Hey, what's up, guys? Sinister, Carny, Carousel coming to you here. We are at Bates Motel tonight. You're going to notice a few things. One, that's not Matt. That's my sister, Bree.
Hi.
I'm not wearing my shirt for Sinister, Carny, Carousel. It's an impromptu trip. So we actually had a funeral, unfortunately, today for a family member kind of near Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Bree goes to Westchester University, so I actually picked her up along the way. And when we went to the funeral from where she is to where the funeral was, we passed Bates. I never realized that it was so close. And I also didn't realize they were open on Thursday nights. So I don't have the shirt. I don't have my official gear. I'm filming off the phone. And of course, Matt's not here because it's an impromptu thing. But I was like, gotta take the opportunity while we can. Unfortunately, no media credentials tonight, so I won't have any film from inside the houses or the hayride. But I'll get some film in the midway, and we'll report on how the attractions are and get a little video together for you. Matt and I have a busy weekend, so I'm here tonight at Bates. We're going to Valley of Fear tomorrow, and potentially going to another haunt in Maryland over the weekend. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll check in. All right, bye. Alrighty, guys, so we are heading up to the hayride. First, it's actually where you have to go. It's where they direct you to go as you're coming in. So we'll see how the hayride is. So, you know, some of them, they are sequential that you have to go through in order. Some of them, like Field of Screams, you can kind of go into the midway and pick where you want to go here. You know, they force you into the start of the line for the hayride and go from there. And so I know Matt is really bummed. You know, he really wanted to come out here tonight. We've never been here before. And, you know, he had been talking about this one actually all season as one of the big ones that he wanted to go to. And, you know, just so happened that it worked out here for me to come out. But if it's good, we'll get him out here sometime either later this year or next year. All right, guys, we just got off the hayride. What time is it?
It is 7:33.
7:33, so it's about a 20-minute hayride. We got on about 7:10, so 25 minutes. But really impressive set-wise. Big sets, full facade buildings, so many different effects, large animatronics, small animatronics. There's a part where you go through an area that looks like you're going down into a mine shaft. That's really cool. So set-wise, super impressive. Effect-wise, super impressive. In terms of the acting, it's not quite up there with some of the other ones that we saw, like with the dialogue and stuff. They were doing a very good job scaring, don't get me wrong. So if you're somebody that gets scared, they do a really good job. Just if you're looking more so for like the storylines and things like that, not as much dialogue. But still, like, really impressive with the sets and everything like that. And it was really fun and a really good atmosphere. And I don't think I've seen a hayride that had that many, like, sets, like, with facades with buildings and things like that. Marie, what do you think?
I thought it was really cool. They have a little speaker on the hayride. The music's good vibes. And, yeah, I thought it was really cool, the big animatronics, and it really feels like you're in the setting that you're supposed to feel like you're in. Yeah, even like
some areas where you look like you're in like a city, like a town. Like they build like not just like one building, but like a whole thing, and it's and it's just really neat. One thing you guys can't see, unfortunately, and maybe I'll get a picture for my sister to put on the channel, but the Aurora Borealis is actually visible tonight. Even that picture doesn't do it justice, but maybe I'll get one in the video to edit. But yeah, the Aurora Borealis is present tonight in this region, and we can see it, and it's super cool. So it's a perfect night. It's really been a great haunt season, at least in the Pennsylvania area. The weather's been super good. It's nice and cool right now. It feels like Halloween. Up next, we're going to do the Haunted Trail, the Revenge of the Scarecrows Haunted Trail, and we'll check in with you guys after that. Also, so when they were reading the rules for the Hayride, they said no flash photography or anything flash, like flashlights. So I did take some film. So hopefully, as we're doing our monologue before, I'll overlay some of the film, some of those sets. That'll be pretty neat. Again, it's coming off my phone, so don't expect too much, but you'll have something. You know, if anybody from Bates is watching this, if that's not allowed, if I misinterpreted the rules, let us know. We'll take that part of the video out, and then we'll just have our reviews. But otherwise, you guys should see some of it at least. Probably nothing inside the houses, but you'll get some of the Hayride, which is neat. Alrighty, guys, checking back in. We just got done with the Revenge of the Scarecrow Haunted Trail. Again, it almost felt like a little bit of a continuation of the Hayride, but on foot. The difference being the Hayride takes you, of course, on a wagon pulled by a tractor through the woods. This is through a haunted corn maze. And we just had a random scare actor come out here in the midway. But this one takes you through a corn maze, basically, but there's so much more. Again, there's really impressive sets. It's having fun. But it takes you through some different sets. So like there's areas where it feels like you're in a desolate corn maze where there's like nothing around, and then you go through like a school or a slaughterhouse or a barn. So again, a lot of different sets that were really cool. Again, a lot of animatronics, some things that you might not see in other haunts, like a swamp type of scene. That was really neat. The dialogue was better here than the Hayride, especially the beginning. Some people were playing on my Temple Owl shirt and some things like that. But it was really neat. Again, it's a good length for walking, about 10-15 minutes, and just really neat. So we're going to do a little bit more from the midway here, what they have with food and some games, and then we got the final one over here, which is the actual Bates Motel haunted house. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll check back in then. All right, guys, we're going to take you around the midway a little bit. So you have to start with the Hayride. So we talked about that before. You have to start with the Hayride. Once you finish the Hayride, it dumps you out over here where the other two attractions are. So to our left is the trail. To the right is the Bates Motel. Once you're here, though, you are in the midway. They have some games. They have some axe throwing. They have some mini escape rooms. So we'll take you back over here now. They have a gift shop, an area where you can pick up your photos. So before you go onto the Hayride, there was actually a photo op opportunity that they would take for you. You can pick it up over here. So of course they do have a gift shop. If you're one of those people that likes to get a souvenir, sweatshirt, hat, magnet, whatever, looks like they have some good stuff in here.
Hey, Bill.
They have a coffin ride. So not exactly sure what it entails, but we'll put a link to the website. I'm sure there's going to be some information there. But it looks like you get to ride inside of a coffin, and it probably shakes and jiggles, and there is a video, so I'm guessing they'll take a video of you while you're inside of there, get your reaction, and you could have that. So you move over here, they do have some food. It looks like a little donut shop, Graham's Donut Shop. So they have hot or cold cider. They have donuts. Yep. And water. And they have a couple toppings that you can put on the donuts. And then lastly, over here, they do have, it looks like a food stand. They move over. So yes, it is a food stand. Looks like they have hot dogs, popcorn, pizza, some nachos, chicken fingers and fries, funnel fries, French fries, soft pretzels, coffee, hot chocolate. So a lot of your standard, again, you know, bar type food, quick type food, which is perfect for a haunt type of setting. You know, we talked about this in another thing. She's really excited about the hot chocolate. She's been asking about it ever since we got on the hayride. So they're gonna have everything you need. Your souvenirs, games if you want to play it, coffin ride, donuts and apple cider, food, hot chocolate, and of course, the attractions. So we're gonna do the last one here, the Bates Motel, and we'll check back in and we'll call it a night. It's been a really good night so far for an impromptu night. The temperature is perfect. It's nice and cool. Makes you feel like Halloween. And it's been a lot of fun. Wasn't expecting to be here tonight, but we are here and glad that we got to do it. All right, guys, so we are in line for the final attraction, the Bates Motel, the haunted house. One thing that's really neat about Bates, I kind of mentioned it before, but starting October 4th, they're actually open every day of the week until the rest of the season is over. So we're here on a Thursday. The lines are actually pretty light, so that's nice. Again, you start coming on the weekend this time of year. You may want to look into getting VIPs because it's going to start getting crowded. Once it hits, the second weekend in October through the rest, it gets pretty crowded at the haunts. But if you come out during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably not going to be too bad, just like our experience here tonight. Again, the lines aren't too bad. We've got here at 6:30, but the wagons didn't start until 7 o'clock. And we have gotten through everything, of course, and it's probably only around 8:30 maybe. I didn't look, but you get through pretty quickly. So coming out on a weekday, definitely not a bad idea now that the season's in full swing and it's going to be getting busier. All right, we're next in line, getting ready to go in. We'll catch up with you guys on the way out. All right, guys, final check-in. We just got done with the final attraction, the Bates Motel. Really well done. Again, it's kind of like a multi-part thing. It's inside and outside and inside and outside with different scenes, but really, really impressive with the scenes. A lot of attention to detail, a lot of neat things, scenes that I haven't seen before in other houses. The lighting's pretty well done. You can tell they're one of those haunts that's definitely very heavy on the animatronics and the effects. A lot of fog effects, a lot of lighting effects, strobe, the cracklers, animatronics, big animatronics, zip lines, that kind of stuff. So they definitely do a lot of that stuff. It was a mix of the dialogue, some dialogue, some not. But the acting was good, a lot of good scares. Brienne got scared a bunch, but definitely really good. About 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less than 10 minutes to go through the last one. But really cool. You start out going through like an elevator type of scene, like you're in the motel and things like that. And then you just go through a multitude of different scenes. That was really cool. Like I said, some very impressive things that I haven't seen before that I really liked. Final thoughts, Brie, before we head out?
I really like it. I'm really glad we got to do this. I thought it was cool, and I would definitely do this again.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come back out at some point with Matt. Maybe get some more official video if we're able to get media credentials. Get some video through the houses and through the walk through. Again, anybody from Bates that's watching this, if our video from the hayride's not good, please let us know. We'll take that out. But it's been a really fun time. Especially for the impromptu. Again, apologize if the video's not great in some sections, the audio. We don't have our normal stuff here because I wasn't planning on doing it. But I'm glad we did. Had a really good times, and you should definitely come out and check it out for yourself. Alrighty, guys. Before we head out, we decided to stop, get some hot chocolate, some chicken fingers. But we really appreciate you guys following along so far this year. We said earlier, it's been a really great haunt season. It's been an extremely busy week for Matt and I this week. We actually did an interview, a different type of video than we've done before, a little bit behind the scenes, at a haunt, a new and up and coming haunt in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. I got to Bates tonight. We're going to Valley of Fear tomorrow, and potentially a haunt in Maryland. So we are traveling around for you guys. We are getting out to these different haunts, trying to get you to some film. So really, we appreciate your support. If you could, go ahead, put a like on the video, subscribe, put the notifications on so you see when we have more videos coming out. It really helps us out to be able to bring more content, and it's going to help us to get out to more haunts. So it's been fun. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your support, and continue to support the channel. Share the channel with your friends, and we'll get out to some more places. But until tomorrow night at Valley of Fear, we'll catch you in the next one.